to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get this out to about the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll run once more with JCM.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the 1st down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
That's another Washington first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. A 2nd down.
Brian Branch on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle, Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Alim McNeil on the tackle.
They'll try and run for it. Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels going to try to sneak.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
They
only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
70 Lions. Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
Krosky-Merritt.
And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
second and goal. At the
Cougar 19.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
2. 70 Lions.
A run inside. Krosky Merritt.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal.
And they'll run again. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt punching it in from a yard away. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
That's caught, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At the 34. On play action, they'll throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now gone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Goff.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Three yards remain for second down.
Here's Goff.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And I think the ball's out.
And does Washington have it? They do.
He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they take over in a precarious spot here, albeit after forcing the fumble at the goal line. This is safety territory as they start from their own 1. That stop made by Jack Campbell. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
To throw from his end zone, Daniels.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Washington first down.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw is Daniels. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback where you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get it all to
Washington.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's caught inside the 25. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 23.
Here we go. Let's go.
To the air goes Daniels. And this is caught at the end. That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Zach Ertz, a 22-yard touchdown. To finish the drive off with 6 points. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0.
16. Lions nothing.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Goff going to shift him around. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Bates' kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gibbs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, please. Listen.
Now gone. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Inside the 10. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out.
Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Gibbs.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
180.
Gone.
And he will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The Commanders' defense looking for a stop here. It's third and goal.
Then he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions have cut it back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Commanders 16. Lions 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
Panther 60. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Now Daniels. Setting up the screen, Krosky Barrett.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll try and do this himself.
Touchdown! Zach Ertz with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders will add on to their fourth quarter lead.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Commanders 24, Lions 10. Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Oh, he doesn't quite make it down at the 1 yard line. As close as he could possibly get, but still, what a return.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. On the keeper, here's Goff. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jared Goff, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
It's complete, and he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
First down and goal to go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And he's got it.
Touchdown, Washington.
Zach Ertz, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Big alert. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Makes the score. Commanders 30, Lions 18.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
2 for 66.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Goff now to throw. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
58 yards.
and the Lions have got it back to within a score. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter, and don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
On the screen, this is Eckler. He's got space past the 25. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
That's another Washington first down.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Damn, dog.
Jaden Daniels taking it in from 7 yards away. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself.
Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
There's some excitement. Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. From the gun, here's Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's gone. Oh, he'll work that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20.
Good shit, bro. Good shit.
Into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a
two-point conversion attempt still to come. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
36. Lions 33.
So just a three-point game now as they send this one away. Very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And he would get to the sideline here, but that, a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly.
Hey, he better be a surgeon with that shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
180, forward out.
Goff now to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And brought down, but a big gain. A gain
get to that line.
The only thing to keep in mind here is with him being tackled in bounds, that clock is moving. Goff. St. Brown on the catch. And he's able to take it across.
We got 5 seconds. What are you going to do with it?
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Hey, he's milking the shit out that clock.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. But plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And this game is tied. So the Lions now, they'll get the first crack at things here in overtime as we are back underway. And now how about this return? And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Value 3, value 3. Cut. Orange. What's that?
Play action. It's Goff. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there in overtime. 44 yards. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Goff throwing again. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Detroit.
Like 20.
Gibbs on the toss left.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's at the cornerback position.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
Like 20. Value 3. Value 3.
Gone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
What a big-time interception that is here on the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, they're already knocking on the door with a short field. Remember, all they need is 3 points to win this game.
And that thinking just can't limit them on offense. The playbook should still be wide open. Get a first down, maybe 2. Do it safely. Nice throws that your quarterback can make. Nice runs that your running backs like. But make sure you get yourself into position and let your kicker have at it.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw is Daniels.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Aiden Hutchinson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Daniel's going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
At the 21-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Tag.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And now we're on with Rodriguez.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Daniel's going to try to sneak.
And he's into the end
Good game, bro. Good game.
And the game winner in OT.
If you haven't already, man, like the video, sub to the channel. I'm coming back with another one right after this one. Appreciate you.
They needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.